Greetings, loved ones. Today we are in a two-part series about the warning signs of senior financial abuse. Help us get these messages out. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button and the notification bell, and please share these messages with others. You could save a life. Let's discuss the warning signs of senior financial abuse. There are common types of elder abuse, and the following are some of the most common types of elder financial exploitation and how to protect yourself or an elder you know. First, let's talk about scams. Scams have distinguishing factors that you should be aware of. They have a hook, something to attract you and cause you to pay less attention to the details. Then they have manipulation. Scammers manipulate people into trusting them. And they always have a deadline. If a solicitation has a strict deadline that gives you little time to make a decision, it is likely a scam. Then there are sweepstakes scams. These are notifications that you've won a sweepstake, and this is a scam most likely. One way these notifications trick elderly is by using a name which sounds like a government agency or an official sounding authority. If, as the winner of a sweepstakes, you are asked to pay taxes and fees by sending a check or wiring money, this is likely a scam. The second thing is a sweepstakes may ask for your banking information to direct the deposit of your winnings. This is an attempt to steal your identity and access the money in your bank account, not to deposit money. So, protective measures. Remember that legitimate sweepstakes do not ask for money up front for winners. So let's talk about identity theft. Thieves with access to personal information, which are your social security number, birth certificate, PIN, or credit card numbers, even pre-approved credit card solicitations, they can steal your identity and apply for credit in your name, and they will rack up huge debts without you even knowing that it has happened until it is too late. Identity thieves also use individuals' personally identifiable information for a variety of other purposes, including fraudulently obtaining medical services, unemployment insurance, prescription drugs, or medical insurance covering. And before advancing, I want to insert something here. Many times on the internet I see these games that people play in which they say their favorite flower, their favorite food, their favorite color, and all of this information. When you fill those out and you put them on your Facebook page, you are actually giving people who can do identity theft all of the personal information about you that are the security questions on your accounts, like where were you born, what's your favorite color, what's your first pet's name, and things like that. Don't ever play that game. So let's talk about home improvement and home repair scams. Knocks on your doors or calls on the phone that offer to make repairs. They tell you that you need to make the repairs immediately, and they talk very quickly to confuse you and to pressure you into signing a contract immediately. They tell you that they're doing work in your neighborhood and have extra materials left from another job. They offer a discounted price if you refer other people to them, but only if you buy today. They'll tell you something that sounds too good to be true, and if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. It is not an established local business, but has come to the area from somewhere else to help. So let's talk about telephone scams. One of the biggest telephone scams is grandparent scams. A caller claims to be an elder's grandchild by saying something like, "Grandma, it's me. Please don't tell my parents." This often prompts the elder to supply the actual grandchild's name, and the caller will say that they are out of town and in desperate need of money, either to make bail, pay for hospital bills, or they're trapped somewhere and they need to come home. The caller will ask the elder not to tell their parents and just to send the money. Scammers sometimes use actual relatives' names, like they may have gotten them off Facebook or something, and information taken from social media and other internet sites. Charities. We all love to give to charities, and it's really important to give directly to the charities. When you're giving money to charity, especially after a disaster or during the holiday season, make sure you are giving to a legitimate organization. Your money will not do any good if it's given to a fake charity. Fake charity scams make every attempt to look real. They may choose a name similar to a legitimate charity's name, or they may create a fake ID in the name of an actual charity, complete with a copy of the logo. These scam artists may use standard methods to collect donations for their charity scams, like setting up a table at a local mall or on the street, knocking on your door, or making an email or telephone request. So what are your protective measures in these things? If you receive a telephone call asking for help, speak to your family to find out if your grandchildren are actually okay or if they're out of town and in need of assistance. Never give any personal information to strangers over the telephone. Never, never, never. Always withhold your birth date, social security number, even the last 4 digits. Don't give out your bank information or anything that might be used as a password or other identifier, like those games on Facebook. Remember that legitimate charities will give you time to make a decision. So let's talk about healthcare and prescription drug scams. Healthcare scams take a variety of forms. You might see an ad on television telling you about a new law that requires you to get a new health card. Maybe you get a call offering you discounts on health insurance, or from someone claiming they work for the government and they need your Medicare number to issue a new card. Then there are counterfeit drug scams that mostly occur on the internet when elders research how to get better prices on their medications. Seniors may end up paying for something that won't help their health or medical condition, and they may actually purchase unsafe drugs. Don't buy drugs off the internet unless you know it is an actual provider. So what are your protection measures? Stop and do research before you share your healthcare information. Don't sign blank insurance claim forms. Give your insurance and Medicare information only to people who provided you with medical services. And examine drug packaging, and ask your pharmacist or your physician to examine the drug if you are skeptical about the packaging. So here's a hard one. We're going to talk about trusted person abuse. This trusted person abuse occurs when friends, caregivers, family members, or other persons in a position of trust with the elder. And because family members have a unique relationship with the elder person and can often access the senior's financial information, family members, well, you know, they might commit a large portion of the financial abuse, unfortunately. Trusted person abusers may threaten to put the elder in a nursing home if they don't comply with the person's wishes. A trusted person abuser will often isolate the elder from other friends and families. They'll make important decisions for the elder, and they'll try to leave the elder out of conversations. According to the WHO, 1 in 6 seniors above 60 years of age will experience abuse. The question is not if you will encounter a victim of violence. The question before God is, what will you do when you do encounter them? You could be the person who saves a life. You are called. We are all called to be champions for justice. And those who suffer violence, they need to know that those who love them and those who don't even know them will reach out and help them before it's too late. Help us get these messages out. Please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button and the notification bell, and please share these messages with others. You could save a life. If you're a victim of violence, please listen to me. I want you to know that you are valued, you are loved, you're intelligent, and yes, you are worthy. God doesn't want you to suffer violence. He wants you to live free from violence in peace and tranquility. And I want you to know that you're not trapped. There is a way out. It is not your fault. Abuse is not love. And most of all, you are not alone. If you're a victim of violence, please reach out to somebody today. If you find yourself in a dangerous situation, call 911 for help. And if you know or even suspect of a senior suffering abuse, tell the authorities. In our next episode, we're going to talk more about the warning signs of elderly financial abuse. And until then, God bless you.